the Fleet Mag Celebrity Corner with your host, DJ Pynk Dyamond. Today's special guest, James Artissen.
All right, I want to welcome James to the Fleet Mag feature with our
Hey,
celebrity. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. Blessed. Can't complain. How about you?
I'm doing good. Working a lot, moving around over here, moving around over there. It will have you overwhelmed sometimes. You know how that
Trust
goes.
me, the grind don't stop.
Now, I'm excited because I know who you are, but the Fleet Magazine audience, they don't know who you are. So we're going to start from, I guess I want to say, I'm going to do it like this, old school to the new school. So you had a brand before, right? Give us a little feedback on that. But now you're a whole brand new brand, right? And we're going to
Right,
get
right.
a lot more stuff because I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm gonna ask James, does he know how to cook?
Mm, that's a good question. That's a
Right.
good. We gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that part. So
We're gonna get
anyway,
to that part.
yes, introduce yourself and let's begin from there.
Yes, yes. So, for those who don't know, I'm James Artissen, producer, songwriter, recording artist, label owner. I mean, I do so many different things, wear so many different hats, but to sum all of that up, I'm just a creator, or a creative. Um, from Queens, New York. Been traveling my whole entire life. I've been in music damn near my whole life. So that's just pretty much it to sum it up. And those who've known me for a very, very long time, I went by the name James Worthy, but of course now we've changed that to James Artisan. And the reason because I was sharing a name with someone else. A lot of people know the basketball player James Worthy that played for the Lakers back in the day, and we both just found ourselves just trying to fight the SEO space of people, finding us for different reasons, having to explain the difference between the two of us, and at some point it just got tiring. So we were like, well, especially
Yeah.
for me, I said, let me just kind of separate myself from that and create a whole new lane for myself, and that's what created the James Artisan brand.
Wow. You know what? That's interesting because even when I first heard your name, I mean, we've known each other for a couple of years now since I've been in the Fleet DJ. And when I
Hmm.
first, I'm like, okay, I was like thinking the same thing. So then when I found out who you really were, sometimes we do have to make a change within ourselves so that way we can get more branded out there. Because I was like, you maybe when I started DJing, I wanted to be DJ Lady B. My first name starts with B, right? So
Mm,
come to find out, it was so many DJ Lady B's, and I was like, oh no, mm-mm. So I wanted to be
yeah.
unique. I wanted to spell it a different way, and now it really everybody it stands out, except for some people don't know how to spell it right. I will say that much.
Right, right. It's always something, but I always tell people, especially with unique names, you're always going to get the two sides of the coin. The one side of the coin is it's a great branding strategy, but then the other side to it is some people may not know how to spell it like you said, or pronounce it, or whatever. So, you got to take both sides, but at the end of the day, it's all about the branding.
Yes, most definitely. Now, you named a whole lot of stuff earlier, introducing yourself, an artist, a producer, entrepreneur, uh, everything down the line. So I get that. How long have you been, like, literally into this music business? How long?
Oh man, I've been in the music business for about 13 years now.
Okay, okay. Now,
Yeah.
when 13 years ago, um, I know there had to be someone who, like, maybe inspired you, motivated you to get into this music entertainment business. Do you have any particular person in mind that guided you there?
I wouldn't say a specific person, but me growing up in New York, I had a lot of influences and a lot of influences in the way of different styles and genres of music in the house and around me. I've got to meet a lot of people that I admired growing up in person that most wouldn't have been able to meet. And really just being a sponge, because I was always one of those kids that just like to learn and just like to go out and seek information and try to figure out, okay, how did they do this, how did they do that? So I was always one of those curious inquiring minds. So I think that had a lot to do with why, for one, I wanted to get into music and in the music industry and entertainment, but then also two, I've admired so many styles of artists and musicians. So, from A Tribe Called Quest to Houdini to Nile Rodgers and Chic to a Pharrell Williams to a Q-Tip to a Jay Dilla to so many different styles of people.
Right. Yeah, you're right about that. So now I know too that, throughout the years of being within the Fleet DJs, I've seen you moving and shaking a whole lot. You've been on a lot of different collaborations with a lot of
Yeah.
different people. And it
Yeah.
really shocked me when I just first heard this new song that we're gonna listen to tonight, that you got out there. I'm like really excited about this track. Um,
Mm.
yes, but with all the other projects that you have had in the past and moving into the future, what else can you contribute to a new collaboration with somebody else newer for 2026 maybe?
Um, but when I go into collaborations, I don't really go in with a specific thing in mind. Like I'm always trying to figure out, okay, of course we want to make something new and fresh and innovative, but we both, myself and the other artists, have to be on the same page. And whether that's musically, mentally, all that, because that is what transpires into the music and that's what makes it pure. And a lot of times, and this is kind of what I hate about the industry sometimes, is a lot of times when people hear collaborations, it's most of the time manufactured. So, and what I mean by manufactured is it's a business transaction. It's not that the artists were in the same place together who made it. It's not because they're both friends. It's not because they both have a real interest in each other's brands. It's really just they were put together for a sole reason. And those elements I don't gel well with because when I create music, it comes from the heart. It comes from here. So when I collaborate with people, it's because I want to collaborate with them and I admire their work and they admire my work and we just come together and make something great. And my mindset is always about being innovative. So what sound can we come up with that is not only going to resonate, but is it going to translate and still be played years down the line? Is it, we don't want this to be a quick pump and dump.
Right, one
We
slide.
on to the next.
Right, right, right. I think you have, like, to me, uh I feel like I don't like comparing people, but your entrepreneurship reminds me of Pharrell.
Mm,
Really does.
I'll
Um,
take that.
yeah, because not only is Pharrell an entrepreneur, but he has his hands into some great things. Artists producing, you know, now he's with Louis Vuitton. He's doing amazing things. And every time I look at you, listen to you, see what you're doing, I mean, it's just like you're just going to be the new Pharrell of this generation. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with people thinking, like you're similar or maybe close, but you got those vibes that he has, that he brought to us when we were younger, you know, he can dibble in here, a little dabble in that, and he brings greatness to the middle. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel that you're doing. So that's good.
I
You
appreciate that.
collaborate with people like that, and it just forms a different type of bond. Because one thing I always say, whenever you work with people, whether you are recording, DJing, modeling, you create a bond with that person, and you never know where that relationship may take you. You never know.
Right.
Continue to do
I
that.
totally agree. Totally agree.
Yes. How would you describe, though, the music that you typically create?
And a lot of people ask me, like, what do I classify my music? And most of the time, I just say it's either a mix between worldly music or a mix between what I call progressive R&B.
Okay.
And progressive R&B to me is like R&B soul music that has more of a infusion of other things. So it's not traditional. It's more of an innovative style of creating soul and R&B. And then worldly is just more so you're factoring in other genres, you're factoring in other styles and sounds, and sometimes you don't even really know what to classify it. It just feels good and sounds good.
Right.
So, that's why I never try to put myself in a category in a box. But, to kind of, sum it up to some people, I would put it to more of a progressive R&B and a worldly style.
Okay, I can see that. Definitely. Especially with the tracks that I got tonight, for sure.
What you got? What you got?
I am like really. We're gonna take a music break right now because I definitely want to go ahead and get a song in since I have three of them, and I'm gonna try to get them in all the time that I have.
Let's do
So
it.
let's do this. Let me see. I'm gonna get started with this one first.
All right, all right. That's that James Artissen and Robin S.
There is one more thing I wanna tell you. There is one more thing I wanna tell you. You walked into my life and you took my breath away. I've had many moments just like this, but this one was like a fantasy. My
Oh man, let me tell you, I'm nothing but a house head. Okay, I heard that because I was like looking for the MP3s in your email, right? And I was like, okay, where's the songs? I got to get them songs. So when the guy sent the songs to me, and I seen Robin S, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not. Is he doing house music too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what? That's actually me and Robin's third record together.
really.
Yeah, before that, Robin had put out a single called "What About You" that I was featured on, and then before that, I had another single called "See It My Way," which featured Robin.
Man, I love her because between her, Crystal Waters, CC Peniston, I had an
Yeah,
interview with CC Peniston Memorial Day, and I'm like, I just love that soulful house music. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's a good track. That's a
thank
re-
you, thank you.
Now, is that one of the main ones you're pushing or no?
Yeah, that's definitely one of them. Because right now I have two current singles out right now that we're pushing, so that's one of them, and then I have another one with a Cujo Goody called "All Night."
Oh,
That's
I
one of the
got that
recent.
one too.
You got that too? Okay,
Yes.
dope, dope.
We might as well go ahead and play that one, and then I'm gonna get to some questions next.
And I think
I got
I don't know if you heard this one too, but
mhm.
I got another single out as well, featuring Brian McKnight Jr. called "City Love." Now that's one of the fan favorites.
I got that one too. So I got all the tea. Yes. So
Okay, okay.
go ahead and listen to Cujo Goody and yourself. Go ahead and introduce that. You know what I'm saying?
What up, y'all? This is the new single by myself, James Artissen, and Cujo Goody of the Goody Mob called "All Night." Available now.
Ooh, 'cause I don't wanna fight with you all night. 'Cause you're wasting my time. Goodbye, sweet, sweet goodbye. Sweet, sweet. I don't wanna fight all night, like cats and dogs. Let's start all over, baby. I was wrong, like two left shoes on my feet. I'm the fool. I don't wanna lose you too. Some other dude. We in this thing together, like peas in a pod. You know I got your back, baby, and that's on God. Teamwork make the dream work, like Bunny and Clyde. It's us against the world, girl. Come on, let's slide. With you all night, 'cause you're wasting my time. Goodbye, sweet, sweet goodbye. Sweet, sweet, I don't wanna fight with you all night, 'cause you're wasting my time. Goodbye, sweet, sweet goodbye. Sweet, sweet. I don't wanna say goodbye, I wanna say hello. Get you in between them sheets, do it nice and slow. Forget about yesterday, we gon' be okay. And never mind what your sister and your mama say. Them haters gon' hate, so let them do what they do. Tell them keep that same energy until they face turn blue. Me and you gon' rendezvous to our secret place. I'll bring the wine glasses and the Chardonnay. 'Cause I don't wanna fight with you all night, 'cause you're wasting my time. Goodbye, sweet, sweet goodbye. Sweet, sweet, I don't wanna fight with you all night, 'cause you're wasting my time. Goodbye, sweet, sweet goodbye. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, baby, why we gotta fight? You know, I don't wanna say goodbye. Look into my eyes, now look into your eyes. Let your lips touch my lips. Let's caress, let's hold each other tight. Meet me in the shower, baby. I turn the water on hot, and we can steam the whole bathroom up, baby. Know what I'm talking about? Ooh.
Okay, Cujo Goody. Shout out to you,
Right. He was talking that talk.
Goody. That's a nice track. That's a really
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you.
Man, you've been working with Cujo for quite a while now,
Oh
too.
yeah, that's my dog, man. That's home team.
That's good. That's good. Now you mentioned this last track was with Brian McKnight, right?
Well,
So
this is Brian McKnight Jr. This is his son.
what? You got to be kidding.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
no.
yeah. Amazing, amazing artist. Amazing artist.
Oh my goodness. So we might as well go ahead. Let's see. Let me get to that one.
Okay.
How have I
So
never
this is
seen you
City
on the
Love.
west side? When you're from the west side, where the best slide and the best ride. Girl, you're so cool. Whoever must have been a fool if they lost you. 'Cause you got something special that I need from you more and more. 'Cause the way this feels is blowing my mind. And while I'm in these streets, you're the only one that I come back to more and more. Your energy is so hard to find these days. Shorty, can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I wanna be the only one that you run to when you come back through the city, the city. Shorty, can I show you how I live? Give you all I got to give. 'Cause I promise you, honest truth, I need you with me, with me. So let's level up. I'd bet on us, you set the tone, I'll fuck the bezel up. Yeah, you'll never have to settle, 'cause this could be that old school baby boy type ghetto love. So can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I gotta be the only one that you run to when you come back through the city, baby, the city, yeah. Now have I never seen you on the east side? When you're from the east side, where the best lie, and they all fly. Girl, you're so cool. Whoever must have been a fool if they lost you. 'Cause shorty, can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I wanna be the only one that you run to when you come back through the city, the city. Shorty, can I show you how I live? Give you all I got to give. 'Cause I promise you, honest truth, I need you with me, with me. So let's level up. I'd bet on us, you set the tone, I'll fuck the bezel up. Yeah, you'll never have to settle, 'cause this could be that old school baby boy type ghetto love. So can I show you where I'm from? 'Cause I gotta be the only one that you run to when you come back through the city, baby, the city, yeah.
Man, I'm
Hey,
I'm so impressed with these three songs. Oh my
thank
goodness.
you.
Oh
Thank you.
my goodness. So you got all three tracks pushing at the same time.
Yep, we are pushing all three.
That's amazing. All three tracks are great tracks.
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna try to get that into everybody's hands on the Fleet Radio Network. You know,
Much love.
I definitely want to, because we've got some stations up there now. We've added a couple of more stations, which are the Fleet Radio flagship stations, and with those
Yo,
three songs, I mean, we got an EDM section for EDM music that could easily go on the EDM radio with Robin S. and you. Then you
that's dope.
have straight official radio, and it's kind of like current hip hop, current R&B, everything. The whole radio network with Fleet now has changed. I'm the radio operations manager. I'm
Mm,
definitely gonna get this in the hands of a lot of the program directors because all you got three hits to me. I'm just trying
Wow,
to
I
figure
appreciate that.
I'm trying to figure out when you coming to perform them. When is the concerts?
And I'm glad you said that. As of right now, I'm crafting my debut album that I'm gonna be releasing top of next year. And I just signed my deal with Universal Music Group, so the album's gonna be going through Universal. And we're in the process of not only finishing the album, but also planning the tour for the album. So, a lot of these songs you'll definitely hear, on the sets, of course, with the new stuff. So to answer your question, it's definitely a tour coming for sure.
Man, that's amazing. Please don't be forgetting about the TMV. I'm
Oh
getting tired
no,
of people
I
skipping us.
gotta
You
come
know what
there.
I'm saying? Because we got all of the places to have these concerts and stuff. And like I'm like, Chris Brown is coming next October. I'm like, okay, but I want to see new people. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Different people that I'm not used to all the time. So don't
right.
be forgetting about the DMV,
Well, I
okay?
love the DMV. No, we that's definitely on the list. That's definitely on the list.
Don't forget about that DMV. I heard you
Absolutely.
mention too you was from New York. I'm originally from the Bronx. Um,
Okay, BX,
That's
BX.
right. Yep, yep, yep. So, I represent New York all the way down to North Carolina because that's where my family is from. New York all the way down to North Carolina. And I'm
Gotcha.
always saying, Virginia is right there in the middle. Don't be skipping us. Make sure you not stop by and see us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
shout out to Virginia,
uh,
man. Virginia has birthed some legends.
oh, yes, we have. Yes, yes, I'm gonna claim that too. Even though I'm from New York, yes, we have.
Look, I mean, I'm kind of the same. Like, even though I'm from New York, like, I've been all over the world all my life since a young kid. So, like, for the longest, I didn't even know what to claim. I'm like, do I claim New York? Do I claim,
You
Europe? Do
move
I claim
around.
Atlanta?
Yeah, you move around a lot. I've been in Virginia for quite some times, different parts of Virginia, and I think I got my spot now. I'm not sure yet. I might move again. Who knows? But for the most part of it, yeah, I still love New York. I go to New York every year. I'm always DJing up there, or I'm doing some runway shows. It's something. You
Gotcha. Gotcha.
but yes, make sure you show that DMV some love when you get that tour scheduled. And
Oh, yeah, for sure. Shout out
Pink
to the
Diamond,
DMV.
meet me over here. Meet me in Maryland over here. Meet me in DC
Facts.
here. I mean, it'll take me about an hour to get to you, but I'll get there for sure.
Absolutely. No, I'm gonna keep you updated on that. That's definitely on the list.
Yes. Now I got maybe two more questions, and I'm not gonna keep you long. But
Let's do it.
what is your most memorable or your most proud moment that you've ever had in your career?
Hmm. Most memorable and most proud. Hmm.
Hmm.
Man,
Hmm.
I've had so many different moments, man. But man,
You probably can like put them all down in one big spot and then say, okay, this was really good, but then hold on. This one was really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure you
hmm.
got something that made you, or shall I say, the most memorable moment that kind of made you like a little teary eyed, like, oh man, this is really good. It made you feel super, super, super special. You know what I'm saying?
Um, you know what? I always pinpoint this because this was the reason why I made the decision on why I wanted to do music is when I met my idol Michael Jackson.
You met
And I
him?
I met him when I was 11 years old.
Oh my God, that is amazing. That's
Yeah.
my boy too.
Yeah, so at that point, I'm like, look, if I can get this close to him and actually get to meet him and talk to him, I know that, I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I know that, music is my avenue. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So that
yeah.
was really the start. And after that, like it was just in my mind the whole time. And as the years went by, I'm like, okay, well, how am I going to actually do this? And what exactly is gonna be my lane? And That's been the trajectory the whole entire time. But that was the start.
That's amazing to meet him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's good. I think that's definitely a good one for sure. Interesting, very interesting. Let
Yeah.
me ask you this then. Have you ever done anything memorable out of the United States?
Memorable. Man, I mean, I've had so many different sessions and experiences with different artists and different just people over there. Like I've done sold out shows in Europe, I've done tours, I've done, of course, sessions. There's so many different stuff, but I would say probably the most memorable session would be probably a session that I had with Madonna.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was really, really cool and interesting because the way she worked was a totally different way that I was used to at the time. But she's a perfectionist. Even till now, like she's just a super perfectionist. But it was just a cool experience, and I was young at that time, so most people was like, "How do you even know about Madonna? Like, how do you even know any Madonna songs?" But
Your parents,
yeah,
right?
I was always around music, so the the collection was just so broad,
Right, got you.
but that was definitely a cool experience. I mean, sessions with like Bobby Brown and Whitney, sessions with 112 and Katy Perry. Like it's just so many different styles of situations and experiences, and doing crazy sold out shows with 20,000 people in the crowd, and you just feeling that adrenaline rush coming in at you, and it's just crazy, even going into places where they don't even speak English but they know all the words to your song.
That's
All of that is crazy.
interesting. The reason why too I asked that I'm about to experience my first trip ever out of the country in
mm,
January, and
mm,
to be a featured DJ in Jamaica with two other like very very they up there in the DMV DJs because they play on FM stations. And
gotcha.
so I'm like, I always like to get to know and talk to other people that have gone out of the countries and, give me their most memorable events that they've had because I've never been out of the country, but I'm going to go in January. So I hope I
You
can.
know what, I would tell you this, depending on where you're going, but especially Europe, it's a total different energy and it's a total different vibe, than the United States, in the sense of people's mindsets are different, people's energy towards you are different, especially about music and the arts, because they're diehard music fans in Europe. If they like an artist, they will stay on that hill with that artist until they're long and gone. You know, and those are the things that I respect, because that is loyalty, and that is who you do it for.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the reason why a lot of artists get to stay on the road and get to stay on tours and festivals and et cetera, because of those diehard fans.
Right. You're right about that. Now, my last question is what is the actual best piece of advice that somebody gave you that you still currently use today?
Super simple. I've always been told you have to learn from people that are better than you.
Oh, I like that one. I definitely like that. I respect that too. I respect
Yeah,
that.
you got to learn from people that's better than you, people that's done greater things than you, who are higher levels than you. Because if you don't, what is there to learn?
Right.
There's nothing to extract from that. There's nothing to emulate, or there's nothing to be inspired from, because if you're at the same level, we're both trying to get to the higher level.
Right. You're
You
right.
know what I mean? And I've always thought about that in my mind. Like, I'm gonna always aspire to learn from somebody that I admire, number one, but someone that's did it way better than me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm willing to learn. I came in this DJ world, not knowing nothing. You hear me? I talked to maybe one or two DJs, and next thing I know, I'm 10 years in. You know what I'm saying? But I learned from those two DJs. One was an older DJ and one was a younger DJ, but they both had over 20 years of experience. So I don't care.
And that's what you pull from.
Right. And still to this day, they're always, congratulating me on doing things and stuff, because they was the start of my DJing career, pretty much. So I do respect that. Now, we're going to get off the music thing right quick, because I always like to talk about other stuff, So my other stuff right now is, I'm going to come back to that question. Do you like to cook? I want to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. Actually, a lot of people don't know that I used to take culinary.
Really? See that?
Yeah.
See, you never know when you have conversations with people. Okay, so now you went to culinary school. What is the best thing you've ever cooked?
Best thing I've ever cooked. I would say my specialty is Italian.
You just look, I'm half Italian. My mom is Italian.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
We eat a lot of Italian food for sure, but we eat some soul food too.
Look, I am a sucker for a good pasta.
Oh man, then you will love my shrimp Alfredo. I'm telling you, with some garlic bread,
don't be
nice salad.
Don't be teasing me. Don't be teasing me.
Oh, we definitely. If you ever come to Virginia, there is a great Italian restaurant. I actually, believe it or not, I have me a food buddy in Fleet, right? And so whenever we go to different restaurants, because they live in Texas, I live here, we go to different restaurants trying different things. And actually, he doesn't eat meat, but I do. But I don't eat all meats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
More turkey, chicken, fish versus pork and beef. So I do love Italian food. It's like amazing. But I think my favorite,
if it's done right.
Well, yeah, it's got to be cooked. It's actually got to be homemade, not no store stuff. It's got to be homemade.
I agree.
One of my first cousins, he is an entrepreneur now. He has learned how to make his own spaghetti sauce called Guido sauce. Yes. So if I ever get a hold of some of that out and you come through, I'll make sure you get a jar of that for sure.
Yeah. Look,
yes, he got his own spaghetti.
Look, my whole thing is a good pasta and some good pizza. I'm good.
Oh, listen, James. There is a place called Benny Vitale's. It is in Fredericksburg, Virginia. The pizza it's the largest pizza in New York. The largest pizza in New York. I would say that. Now, do I know if the guy's from New York? I don't. But he is serving that pizza in Fredericksburg, and he has a chain in Richmond, Virginia. I'm going to get a copy of the picture I posted before. I'm going to send that to you. But he has the largest pizza, and it's so delicious. Oh, my God. So
that's what I'm talking about. I love some good pizza.
Yeah, so you ever come to my area, we're going to Benny Vitale's pizza place, and then there's another Italian place over here too. So I always ask about food, because I like to go into
Absolutely.
All right, so it's about that time. The Fleet Mag time is about to come to a conclusion. I enjoy sitting, talking to you.
Same here.
A lot of these Zoom calls, sometimes I'll be wanting to ask a million questions, but it's not.
I know.
Not enough time.
There's
So
so many
I'm
people on
like,
the calls, you can't even get all these questions in.
correct. And then I feel like it's more personable. Now I got to know you a little bit better. I knew you from afar, what you're doing, what you're made of. But now just sitting here talking to you is even better. But when I see you in person, one on one, when we drink that coffee, get us some
Oh
pizza,
yeah,
get us some pasta, let me know when you're in this DMV area because I'm
I
definitely
surely will.
out for
I
sure.
surely will. It's gonna be dope.
Yes. Now, even though, let us know where everybody can find you now, and how we can get to listen to you. I got personal tracks, but tell them how they
Right,
can.
I know you do. I know you do.
Yes, tell them.
Everybody can follow me all social media at James Artissen. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/James Artissen Music. And if you don't want to go all the way all those places, just go to the website, www.jamesartisan.com.
Man, that's so simple, so easy. So, Fleet Mag audience, you guys have heard it. We are introducing to you the new James Artissen. Make sure y'all check him out. He got 3 tracks out now. I don't know which one your favorite is, but I think I'm gonna make all 3 my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
I
And we're
appreciate
gonna
that.
push this on that Fleet Radio Network and definitely get it in the hands of some other people so we can, like, come on, James, we're gonna see you in concert real soon. That's how we feel.
Absolutely, man. And thank you so much. And shout out to the fleet, man. The fleet always show me love, man. And I appreciate y'all so much.
Most definitely. So I enjoyed talking to you. So don't forget that DMV, folks. Okay.
Of course, no, we gonna be in touch. I got you. I got you.
All right. Well, in my conclusion, I thank you for coming to the Fleet Mag interview, sit down, celebrity corner, rocking out with DJ Pynk Dyamond, and hope to see you soon. And have a great, great future.
Absolutely. Peace.